Hey everybody, it's Russell Frost for What Drives Us, and this is my review of the 2018 Toyota Prius 2 Eco version. Let's go. So let's define our terms. This is the Prius 2 Eco. Why? Well, this is, by design, Toyota's most fuel-efficient variant of the Prius. It comes with very few additional luxury features, anything that would add parasitic weight. Rather than a nickel metal hydride battery pack, it has a smaller, lighter, more efficient per pound lithium-ion battery pack. You notice that immediately when you pop open the back door, and the floor is actually a few inches lower than it normally is. So that's the main difference. Otherwise, it's a fourth generation Prius and all that implies. So the question is, as a hypermiler, as a fuel-efficient Prius goes, does this perform better than the regular ones? And the answer is, yeah, absolutely it does. Oh, hell yeah. In my driving with the Prius, I've been anywhere between, I had a low of 38, but it was just for a couple of miles, anywhere in the low 40s to the high 90s. This car, by nature, and again, what a surprise, this is what Toyota designed it to do. This car by nature is miserly with fuel. That doesn't mean it's not fun. It's every bit as much fun as the other fourth generation Priuses. So if your main concern is having a fuel efficient hybrid, this Prius 2 is the one you want. If your main concern are other features, luxury items as it were, then you probably want to look at the other models of Prius. So in my world, the biggest competitor for the Prius 2 is Prius Prime. And that's going to make a lot of sense because the Prius Prime has extra battery capacity, and it has a plug-in range, which means you can add pure EV range to your regular driving, which means if you're within, let's say, 30 miles of where you're going and you can plug in when you get there, you may use zero gas or very, very minimal amounts of fuel. That is not something that this car can do. This car will always consume a little bit of fuel. So in that sense, the Prime is definitely the MPG leader for Prius, but the Prime is more expensive, and there's, it looks a little different, so there's definitely a niche for this vehicle. Keep in mind, this Prius 2 Eco does have all of the core Toyota Safety Suite features, so it will be safer and more convenient to drive. So what you're wondering is, in the end, do I recommend this car? Do I like it? Would I buy it? Would I drive it? Would I own it? And the answer to all those questions is hell yes. Number one, it's a Prius. In every bit of its DNA, it has all of the good things that Prius has. It's a super efficient Prius, and while I miss some of the stuff that the other models have that this one doesn't, I wasn't put out by it. So not having electric seats or a sunroof or something like that, not a big deal. I enjoy driving this car a lot. It is, again, it's a Prius, and I like them. So I'm definitely predisposed in that sense. Would I recommend this to other people? Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to get a vehicle that is reasonably priced, super reliable, and very fuel efficient. I don't know what else comes close to the Prius 2 Eco. I don't. If there's something else out there, cheers, but I haven't driven it yet. So this is, without doubt, a vehicle that, if you're interested in those things, if you're interested in super fuel efficiency, if you're interested in a reasonable price, this car fits that perfectly, and you should definitely check it out. So thank you so much for watching the review. Please stay tuned for just another second. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/whatdrivesus. You can follow us on Twitter. We're at What Drives Us there. No big surprise. But here's the big one, youtube.com/whatdrivesus. That's our What Drives Us channel on YouTube. Please go there. Please subscribe. Hey, you know what? Even maybe suggest it on your Twitter feed or on your Facebook friends that they go and subscribe. Those subscription numbers are super important to us, and they help keep us going. So once again, youtube.com/whatdrivesus. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I hope you'll check out the other things available there. Until then, drive safe.